All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. So today we take a look at the Pixel Buds and the Pixel Bud A series next to each other, and a discussion about the questions you guys keep asking on whether or not you should buy this version over here, the new version, or just go ahead and stick to the Pixel Buds if you can find them. Keyword, if you can find them, because to my understanding, the Pixel Buds are not really being sold anymore, and Google's not selling them. I guess you guys have pointed out to me that Google's not selling them anymore. So that's neither here nor there. You can actually find them in other places, I believe, for $130. And then you can find these Pixel Bud A's for $99, obviously, from Google. Now, there are some slight differences between these two. The first thing being is wind reduction. There is no wind reduction for the call quality on the Pixel Bud A's. Now, and just for disclaimer, my source is Google directly. Google is smart. They knew what they were doing. They put all this information on their website to be as transparent as possible. So that is my source if you want to know where my source is coming from. No wind reduction on the brand new Pixel Bud A series. Now, another thing that's different, there's no wireless charging on the case, right? No wireless charging on the case. This case does not wireless charge. Got it? Now, sweat and water resistant. It's just on the earbuds and not the case. So on the Pixel Buds, this case is sweat proof, waterproof, everything. The buds, everything's all, you're good to go. On the Pixel Bud A's, not so much. Just the earbuds themselves. So if this case gets wet, boom, boom, ba-dum, it's a prior wrap and you have to get another case. Got it? So again, no wireless charging on the case and not sweat proof. Right? Right. Now, another thing that is different from these two sets of earbuds is the swipe controls. There's no swipe volume controls on the Pixel Buds A. But see, for me, a consumer like me, this is a good thing. Not everybody wants to swipe on their earbuds. I personally do not like swipe controls on earbuds. I've said this a million times in a million other videos. So if you've been following me, you know that that is something that is important to me. And if they're there, I do not use them. I like to pull out my device. It doesn't matter which device it is. I like to pull it out and I like to use that instead, no matter which device it is. Got it? And this is how these devices are. This is how these are getting used right now. I just happen to currently put them to these two devices. So that's that. Now, the last thing that's different on here is that there's no attention alerts on here. So that's not really a bad thing. I mean, it could be to somebody who's that's important to, but also it is not important to me. And that's the end of, the differences between these two earbuds. One question I want to answer right now also is, does it work with iPhones? Yes, it does. Folks, these are just Bluetooth earbuds. They will work with anything. There's an application called the Pixel Buds application, and you should be able to install that anywhere. So even if you can't install the Pixel Bud application just gives you access to the earbuds internally, the things that you can do. I post on Instagram a little quick snippet for you guys of the Pixel Bud application. So I'm gonna see if I can find it on my device here. So this is the OnePlus, and this is where you get into this and turn on the equalizer for the bass boost and adaptive sound. That's where that comes from. So this is the Pixel Bud A's, or this is the Pixel Bud application. And then if I just open this up here, they're connected to this. So they'll pop up and they'll go ahead and show connected, and then there it is. So now that it's on, you'll see that these are selected and right here. So I need to put them in my ear.
One in.
Two in. I didn't have to put them both in, but now you see these are highlighted so I can turn them on and off. So optimize the volume based on your environment for noise. Got it? Yeah. Got it. So that is something that is nice about these earbuds. Definitely worth it. So like I said, your question's answered. You can use them with your iPhone because they are just Bluetooth earbuds. In the end, they're a very special pair of Bluetooth earbuds. So now that we've got all that rigmarole out of the way, how do they freaking sound? Huh. How do they sound? So this is, the fact that people question the sound on these is kind of strange, because you're going to get a mixed bag about sound, folks. No one's going to be able to tell you how something sounds unless you get in there and check it out yourself. You're going to have to listen to these earbuds on your own. Now, I know you probably can't get the Pixel Buds anymore, but the fact of the matter is you can get the Pixel Bud A series. This is Google's latest. So, I wouldn't even focus on the Pixel Buds anymore, to be honest, because you're going to get a mixed bag when it comes to, does something sound good? And I've run into this multiple times on plenty of other videos on earbuds. Folks, there's no fancy way to review earbuds. I can only tell you this is how they sound to me. And in the title of my previous video on the Pixel Buds A's, I told you that they did not sacrifice sound for quality. And folks, they didn't. They did not sacrifice any sound for the quality of these earbuds. Now, this is simply just based on me telling you, hey, look, this is how they freaking sound. They sound good. They sound good. There's one more switch there. You see they put the notification light at the top, and it's on the bottom down here. And it's also a little bit more bright on this one down here. You can probably tell that. But nonetheless, and there's also a notification light inside and not one inside here. So little small things they cut corners on for the case right there. So, but this is ultimately the same case. These earbuds feel the same, look the same. They're just different colors. But they didn't sacrifice sound. When watching a review of earbuds, and folks, I review a ton of earbuds. I do. I review a ton of them. I review a whole bunch of them, and I'm just another person telling you how something sounds to me. That is about how far you should take any review, especially on earbuds. Some things I can point out to you and show you what phones and things like that. But I'm telling you, the conversation about should you go ahead and spend $130 on these or just get the Pixel Bud A series, because the Pixel Bud A series doesn't have as many features as the Pixel Buds. Folks, most people should be buying earbuds for sound quality. If you reverse this, $99, $180, or $180, $99, it's the same sound quality, and you'll see the same scenario. I'm telling you here firsthand, if you like Google products and you want to experience their earbuds, I don't see a need to try to chase down the Pixel Buds. The previous year's Pixel Buds, I don't see a need to try to chase them down. I really don't. I think you should just go ahead and focus on the new Pixel Bud A series. That's not saying that the Pixel Buds are bad, because those are incredible. They are. But the differences between the two, they don't hurt me, and they might not hurt you. I guess either you're going to pay, ultimately what you're doing is, if you end up getting these Pixel Buds, you're paying $180 just to say you have 5 extra features that you probably won't even use that much, to be honest. Now, are you going to buy them for sound quality, or are you going to go ahead and buy them for a few features that you think you have to tell a person that you have? Because no one's going to care that both of these have 12 millimeter speaker drivers. No one's going to walk up to you and say, hey, how many millimeter drivers you got in there? Only a techie would do that. Only a techie will walk up to you and say, hey, what's the drivers on that? They both have adaptive sound. They both have the Google Assistant. They both have 24 hours with this combination right here, at least on the case. And it's just all around. This is the same earbuds at a better price. There is no other way to sell it to you. You should be focusing on that. You should be trying to get the best price on great products. And the fact is, these are both great products. They just cost a different price, and they're coming from the same company. Now, somebody like Zach will tear these apart, and hey, I hope he does tear them both apart and test the drivers inside. I don't know. That's not my thing. I can tell you, though, that both of these sound fantastic. Mids, highs, lows. If you turn off the bass boost, you still got just enough to keep you satisfied. And when you turn on the bass boost, it's not overpowering and overwhelming. It really isn't. Now, one thing about these that has shocked me actually is the adaptive sound. I can keep these in and not have a problem whatsoever with the way they sound. I can talk to people. It's just a good look. It just works. I think Google did a fantastic job with the price on these. They did a good job with the price because they didn't sacrifice in the area that should mean the most to you when you're buying earbuds. I will give you follow-up videos on these earbuds, as many as I can conjure up, just to keep your questions answered. There are so many questions that some of you guys might have, and if you're on the fence, first, here's one thing. If you're gonna buy, if you want to, like, people buy, I still have my original AirPods because they were expensive and they still work. So if you're gonna buy into something, just buy all the way into it, and just know that $99 for these Google Buds right here, it's totally worth it, folks. I mean, I hate to use that terminology, but there's so many people that are saying they're on the fence, and there's this crazy conversation about whether you should buy the previous generations or not. Well, I could just spend $40 more. I could spend $30 more and get this. What is the purpose of it? Just get the Pixel Bud A's. Again, if you like swipe controls, fantastic. Okay, don't get the Pixel Bud A's. Go spend an extra $30 just to put your hand on your bud to change the volume, where you can just touch the volume on your phone. That's up to you. But I can tell you one thing. The Pixel Bud A's will not disappoint where they're supposed to shine, and that is the sound quality. It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed a discussion video on whether or not you should buy the A series or try to hunt down the Pixel Buds. I'm actually shocked this conversation is actually being spoken of, but I guess, hey, it's conversation. So I wanted to tell you guys and answer some of your questions firsthand right here on the video with both of them side by side. They're both fantastic, folks. They're both good. There's absolutely nothing wrong with either one of these. They both have the latest software update that you're going to get for both. If you still, and a direct question to answer also, if I didn't say it already, if you have these earbuds, why are you out looking to buy these? What's the point? Especially if you paid full cost for these, or even if you got a discount. You could have got these for $49. What's the purpose of buying the new A series? I don't know. I hope you figure out the answer to that yourself. In the meantime, man, should you buy the A series or should you buy the previous generation? I'll leave that up to you. I've given you all that I can give you for that conversation. We'll come back with more later on how they're holding up. If I got any software updates, anything new information, any kind of new information on these earbuds, I will bring them to you the best of my ability. It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.